Many people have said that Ragnarok is actually one of the most beautiful maps that Ark's ever released, but did you guys know that Ragnarok's only about halfway finished? So today, Ragnarok just released another update in the Southwest region that basically added an entire new quarter of the map. And today's my very first day getting on the game because I've had strep throat for a while and I'm still actually recovering from it, so my voice might sound a little off. But I saw this update, guys, and I thought I need to cover this as quick as I can because I want you guys to see it, especially those console players. Oh, there's a lot of wyverns over here, so you guys can get a good feel and understanding of what this map update's adding. And so everything that I'm just gonna holy crap, look at all those wyverns. Everything that I'm gonna show you though is gonna be like blind. I'm just looking at it for my first time here. And I'm going to show you guys some of the cool spots. This is in the Southwest region, so if you look at my map right here, where I might overlay a picture, it's from about 55 latitude on the left down to about 45 longitude on the right. So this whole corner is all new. So all these areas are brand new. All these new base locations are going to be popping up. So this right here looks like I'm in about 70-40. Looks like a fantastic area to hold a base at. I'm going to check this area out. Looks like it might even have a little cave back there. And dude, I can tell you what, my voice feels so weird talking. Let's go check this out real quick. Just a quick little look-see. Oh, okay, wow, just look at that. Teleported through the roof right there. So I guess if you guys need a quick escape, someone's attacking you, go ahead and build in there and you'll shoot right through the roof. So I'm assuming a lot of these things are going to be fixed. Maybe the fact that there's a million wyverns here is going to be fixed here soon, but the most of this stuff's going to stay. So this is a cool area right next to the beach. You know, other than the millions of wyverns, it's a pretty safe area. Excuse me, pretty safe area, I feel like. So it looks like over here we've got this like mega desert zone. Like it's like super hot and like super yellow. And so I guess it'd be a decent spot for a base, other than the fact that there's literally no resources. I feel like I'm actually a little bit out of the range right now of the new area, so we're gonna cut this out. Oh guys, check this out. So we're in one of the new areas. I've never actually seen one of these in the wild, but that is one of the new whales. I haven't played this game in a while. I took a break just to play other games. The lead is I don't know how to say that thing, but those things are freaking crazy. I've never seen one in the wild. That's incredible. Look at him. Look at him, dude. I would love to tame that. I don't even know how, but we're definitely going to get some water tames here. If you guys are new here, if you haven't seen, I do have a Let's Play series going on this server. We're on a road to become the Alpha Tribe here, and it's a phenomenal series. I've been told it's, oh, look at that little wrecked shipwreck right there. I've been told it's people's favorite series I've ever made, and I've put in a lot of work into it, playing a lot of hours to make things work. A lot of great spawns on this area. And so anyway, if you're new here, consider checking that out, leaving a like, or maybe subscribing if you want to see more like that. But let's continue. Here's a little area over here. Looks like we have an abandoned or little boardwalk that you can walk across. Little allosaur over there, and it leads you up to this cool little island up here. Now this guys looks like a spot for an Alpha Tribe to take over. So what do we? Oh, someone's already even put foundations here. Someone's deciding they want this just for myself. Let's see who owns it. Avalon, one of the tribes who's raided myself about 10 times. Okay, so it's like a giant island. I'm assuming there's a cave of some sort in here. Usually there are on these cool islands, but I mean, you could build something off to the side over here, have like a little tower over there. It'd be really hard to raid it because it'd be super hard to get land dinos up here. A lot of them probably wouldn't even fit across. I don't know if there's any metal spawns. Look like there are a few metal spawns up here. A couple giant lizards down there. Don't even know what those suckers are. Haven't played this game in so long. So that location, if you look at my map right now, it was kind of the bottom of this peninsula right here around 80-40. Looks like we have another cool area over here coming in. I'm assuming this was here before. Like I actually haven't even come to this area before because I knew it was empty. So like I've just never flown down here. But I don't know if this was here before or not, but this is a really cool rock thing jutting out. So if you're really creative, you could probably figure out how to build something here. Maybe some sort of water base where you, oh yeah, actually you could totally do it. I mean, you could build right here on this little winding tower, have some turrets jut out over on these ledges and shoot people on boat bases and like water dinos as they go underneath you. Phenomenal spot right here. In fact, I might even build on this sand castle or this sand area right here and go up on the side. So if you guys want this base spot, it's about 75-35, really cool area. I don't know about how resources are in a lot of these areas, guys. Just as like a total disclaimer, this is my first time coming here, and so some of these spots might change, but I just want to get this out to you as quick as you can. That way, if you're trying to find like best base spots or find resources on this map. All right, so now we're making our way over to about what are we, 85-30 right now. It looks like a completely new biome compared to what we've been at. It's like a more deserty feel over here. It's got a bunch of trees, bunch of rocks, a little bit of metal spawn here. I don't know that this is, well, it looks like a pretty safe island. There's a lot of these little guys walking around, but some jerboas over here, which is pretty cool. You know, there's no real aggressive dinosaurs. There's a little bit of metal, there's a little bit of wood and trees. So I mean, it could be a base, but I don't think any Alpha Tribes are probably going to set up here. unless I'm missing some kind of cave. I mean, honestly, it looks more like a spot. You're gonna come, you're gonna tame some stuff, collect some resources. That's one that I would skip on personally. I'm not a big fan of island bases unless it's really valuable. And we got a freaking horde of sharks down here, man. The spawns on this server are amazing. Now this area, on the other hand, has my attention because this reminds me very much of Scorched Earth. Got all kinds of Scorched Earth dinosaurs down there, which is pretty cool. Got a lot of metal over here, and I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot less trees in this area if it's anything like Scorched Earth. So let's get like a higher view of this shot. Actually, there's a decent amount of trees in here, which is pretty surprising to me. So, I mean, really what you'd expect here, generally in Scorched Earth, you get a lot of rock, metal, sulfur, some resources like that. But the fact that there's trees and water all around makes this an actual pretty viable place to live, especially if you're an alpha tribe. So like there's a lot of areas you could be creative in here, and like I'm not going to tell you guys like this spot is the spot to be, because any spot can be rated, right? So no matter what I tell you, you can get rated. So like up here, this is a great spot, that bridge is a great spot, that tower is a great spot. What matters is you have a vision for a base and you put that vision to use and you create something magical, create something special that you can defend, that you can attack with, and it's just that's really what matters in the end. What do we have down here? Alright, so I looked over this entire island over here. Here's my map. You can see where I am right now. You can pause it if you need to take a closer look. I've probably missed quite a few things here, but to me it looks like there's nothing of substance on this island. Maybe in general it's powerful if you could hold the whole thing. So if you have a huge tribe, this might be worth it. But it looks like there's just a lot of resources scattered around. Nothing too special. I don't think that area is going to be something that's fought over. Now, as far as good base spots goes, this kind of reminds me of the rock pillars on the island. And I would say, personally, I think this is one of the cooler base spots. Maybe not necessarily good based on resources, but if you can be creative and you can hold this spot down, it's going to be really hard to raid you when you're at all different elevations and heights and like kind of wiggled into those nooks and crannies there with your turrets. So that's a good spot. I feel like maybe if you have 15 or 20 people in your tribe. And now it looks like over here there are some tiny islands. My location is shown again on the map right there. Got some tiny islands that contain some obsidian, a little bit of a tree cluster, some rocks. Maybe not necessarily a place you're... Oh, is that metal? Or is that more obsidian? I don't think that's metal. That looks like rock to me. So maybe not a place you're going to want to live unless there is some mad metal spawns on one of these, which I don't seem to be seeing. Kind of seems like a place maybe you'll build near, come out every now and then, collect your resources and get out. And oh my gosh, there's another freaking whale. Look at that sucker, man. He's big. I do want to say the water feels more alive. And I don't know if it's just because spawn rates are turned up or because Ragnarok's like that, but there seems to be like some real life in the water here. Like normally it feels so dead, like it sucks. But anyway, I saw this area. It looks really cool. Like almost literally a pre-built docking station for you. You can have your warboats here, drive up to this island. So that gives me the impression this area is designed to be lived on. So I would hope there would be some really cool stuff around here, whether that's a cave or metal or something. What do we have under? Oh, there's literally nothing under there, unless I'm missing like a secret cave. Let's go check it out real quick. Okay, it's just like a giant arc like that, which is pretty crazy. Speaking of an arc like that, a little personal thing here, guys. If any of you live near Kentucky, you've ever been to Red River Gorge, there's a big rock bridge that looks just like that. It reminds me of it. It's like the coolest place ever. But back to this. Oh, look, a little shark. Oh, a freaking red shark. Dude, I got some taming to do. I gotta finish this video. Yeah, I mean, it's like literally made for you to come here, yet there's no metal. There's no obsidian. There's like nothing on this island that would be useful for you. So I just don't see why you'd want to live on it. So far, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed by what I've seen because it's a pretty brief overview. But I haven't seen anything that's taken my breath away. Now, there seem to be a lot of obsidian spawns here. They're just kind of randomly dispersed around, like not really in a cluster, just kind of, you know, a little bit of obsidian there, a little bit here and there. So if you need obsidian, I would say this is one of the better spots to come to, especially now, and there's not a lot of bases here. You'll be pretty safe. That looks like a little bit of metal back there. But, I mean, I'm really looking for metal, and I just haven't seen a lot yet. Another cool area, I'm not sure if this is even new or not, because someone's already got, like, a metal shell of a base up. But it's like a giant island right here. Got this whole area with rocks, trees, good, like, you know, defensive strategies you could get behind if you're trying to PvP here. Again, though, I'm not seeing any metal. I don't know what's going on with the metal spawns, whether they're turned down, whether they just didn't want to have a lot on this island, or maybe I'm just stupid and missing them all. That's a sweet area, though, to store water dinos down there in that crack. Here's a location again. Feel free to pause it if you didn't see it, because I showed it pretty quickly. This is pretty interesting, too. There's like a little thing right here that you can stand inside of. Here's my location on the map. And you can go in here. I mean, like, you might be able to just live in this, not even have to build a base. All you need is like a door there. And you have this really interesting design here where there's all these plants up here. Like a lot of plants in one area, like more than I think I've seen in a while. So you can just like knock out your fiber here, have a little fiber collecting base if you need that much fiber. As we're flying up on a Titanosaur, I will caution you guys about this area, especially about moving here right away, because if you're looking at the chat, we've had about 4 people fall through the map. You saw me teleport through the map, so I'm going to say it's got some issues before it's completely ready to move into, unless you're really sure you've tested your area out. So we're gonna keep updating the comments, guys, today throughout the day. We have all of our we have all of our tribe mates looking for good areas to make bases, good areas for resources, and I will pin my comment to the top and edit that throughout the day with updates for you. So as we find new things, you guys can get all that information there. And don't forget, if you want to join the Lover Army, feel free to subscribe to this channel. We do videos like this all the time, and I'm on a journey to hit 100,000 subscribers. And guys, I don't always sound like this. I just have strep throat. But I'm so passionate about making these videos that it don't even stop me. That's not a word. Also, I really want to say rip to the people who built bases in this new area and their bases like got destroyed. I feel pretty bad for those people. Fortunately, offline damage is prevented on this server. Doesn't mean I can't take things from their inventory though. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your sacrifice. Appreciate it very much. Might as well just kind of clean them out like that. These poor fellas had what I believe is a pretty decent base, so honestly, I almost just want to camp out here on my server, wait till they relog, and then steal everything they have. Kind of a jerk move to make, but at the same time, guys, hopefully you didn't build a base over in an area like this, or else you are screwed. Maybe that's why people's bases are disappearing. Guys, for now, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to spread the love. Don't forget to leave a like if this video helped you at all. Oh my goodness, look at this. We're getting a little mini raid in here. That's good stuff. Thank you, my friend. Guys, I love you. Don't forget to spread the love, and I'll see you all tomorrow.